just a quick, we'll sit here till Saturday morning if I had to say all the top pros in the USA that's using Humminbird. Just look here in KVD, Brandon Polnick, Aaron Mortons, Brian Swift, Justin Lucas, Justy Fogvisser. If you haven't noticed, KVD, I don't know if to explain, Brandon Polnick was 2 years going of the year. Everyone knows Brandon Polnick. Aaron Mortons, he's like the second KVD. Brian Swift is the number one in the FLW for like a couple of years now. Justin Lucas just won the England in the league series. And Justy Fogvisser number one in SA. Okay, the Humminbird main features, we're going to talk about quickly on the mega side imaging. Basically, Humminbird is on the top when it gets to side imaging, and they've released this mega side imaging. Some of you actually use maps that was made by Hummingbird's mega side imaging. And then the mega down imaging, there's no finder that even comes close to mega side imaging and down imaging. Autochart Live, it's been there for at least 3 years that I know of, but Hummingbird's been in front of that as well. And then what we're mainly going to focus on tonight is the Humminbird 360, which I think most of you want to know of. And then, which is the only one in its league. And then the new Humminbird thing, the Humminbird 3 and Link, which not really affects us in that much because we don't really use the talons, which is the power poles, but it's Talon is Hummingbird's brand. So what the Humminbird 3 in 1 Link is your fish finder, your min coater, and your talons all talk together as one. They all you can integrate together. So this is the image of a mega down imaging. As you can see, that's a broken tree. How clear do you want the picture to be? We look at the mega side imaging. This is the usual side imaging, and that's the mega side imaging. Look at some more pictures. There's some rocks. That is, you can see the trees and the bait ball amongst the trees. That's an old steel bridge. Most of these pics are taken off the internet. Some of them is mine, but obviously when I knew I was going to do the talk, I couldn't quickly draft all the dams and quickly go take screenshots. Okay, then we're going to talk about Autochart Live. So this is one thing that's been key to my success, I must say. And that is actually using the contours and a satellite map, which every finder can have. And then from there, building your own maps. So what Autochart Live is you stop at the area, you press record, and you just drive. Whatever area you want to fish, you drive. And as you drive, it creates the map. Here you can see it creates your contour map. Similar way you can create your bottom hardness map, your vegetation map, which is if you have to drive over some grassy areas, whatever, like even grass like that, it will map it out for you. Your mosaic maps. And there you can see once you've finished mapping an area, it will basically look like that. So for example, I'll go to Inanda, and up in the river you get that ledge on the left hand side. I will spend my time quickly mapping it, and that's what I will get. Now I know I can see with my contours, you can see the points, like this is a ledge, there's a deeper water there, it's coming up onto a flat. You can target and you'll know there's a point, there's a point, there's a point. Instead of wasting time fishing down the ledge, you can just go straight at the points. Another key thing which helps me a lot, you look at this map like it is now, but you can go and take your recordings, plug it into your Autochart Pro, Hummingbird's program, and this is a 3D view. You can actually, with the mouse button, I can shift this around. So you'll have a 3D view, and you can see a lot of stuff that you can't see in the contour. Like if I look at this one, can you see that little small hump there? Or, you know, you can see in between that drop there, or this, you see small secret spots. Now if you had to see the contour from the top, you wouldn't see that. You would just see a circle and you kind of know, yo, that means a hump, whatever. But with the whole 3D map, you can identify that small secret little spots. And that's basically what I do. I just record a thing, have my map, I go into my laptop, look at it 3D, find the nice areas, find what angles I want to get to. There's another one, as you can see, this is a river channel that drops down deeply. This is similar to how some places in Albert Falls look like. But you would never know that looking at just the contour map. So yeah, as you can see, the hump there. So it helps you identify the key sweet spots.
Was that the bond?
No. So the 360. So basically, just to give you an idea of what the 360 is, it gives you a top plan view. So if you had to be, this is the center of your boat, and you're looking from the top. So it's got a transducer which rotates around, and as you can see, this will be at the back side of your boat, the right hand side, the left hand side, and the front side. So as you can see, that's a sunken ship, and there's some rocks. So it shows you ahead what's coming, ahead of time, and it's live. So that rudder keeps rotating, and it keeps refreshing the image. Okay, we spoke about Humminbird 3-in-1 link, especially with the new Mankota Autochart. And while we're on the Mankota Autochart, someone, I think Brendan, he wasn't here, he was asking about a second-hand trolling motor that's got the same feature, which is Taroga. It's also got a spot lock feature, but if you speak to anyone here that's got the Autochart, it's not the same. The Mankota Autochart is a groundbreaking technology. It's probably going to not be, I don't know how they're going to beat that for the next 5 years at least. But once you have one, or once you're on a boat with one, you can't help it. You're going to start saving as soon as possible. So what it is basically is the Mankota Autochart is where the Mankota Taroga had the features like a spot lock where you press a button and it keeps you there. But the Mankota Taroga was inaccurate. It will still drift you like 10 meters away before it takes you back, and it was just actually horrible. Plus its foot pedal wasn't like a normal trolling motor foot pedal. It was flat, and it was just terrible to control. So what they did is they took the normal trolling motor Mankota Fortrex with the cable steering, they combined it with the Taroga but upgraded technology of the spot lock features, the continuous features and everything. So now you have 2-in-1. So basically I can use my finger to press on the pedal and it goes, because what you want on a trolling motor is instant reaction. So if I do this, I want to go with no effort at all. So it's like power steering in a car. If you go in a car and there's no power steering, you're doing that. This thing's got power steering, so it's easy, and the spot lock keeps you right there within like a 1 meter circumference. It will keep you there. So once I've caught a fish and the wind's blowing down the bank, I press spot lock, it keeps me there. I do my thing and I'm back on the thing. If I want to fish down a bank, I just press continuous north up, which means I want to go that direction. It'll keep me at that direction. If the wind's blowing like that way, it adjusts itself to keep me at that direction. I'll press the speed, everything. It just keeps going. I can just stand like this, and the trolling motor does his way. And I just keep on fishing. Now the link as well, when you link it with your finders, your Humminbird finders, you can say, okay, there's a contour going 12 foot. You can set it on just following the contour. So it will keep you following your 12-foot contour all the way. Or you can build a track on your practice, and you can build, you say, this is the track I use to fish down a bank, follow that track. You press a trolling motor, follows the track. Another thing that I used at Albans Divisional last year, in practice I was fishing a ledge, and I found key areas on the ledge, which I had to fish specific angles from it. So I would find, let's say, a brush on the ledge like that, and I had to cast this way to it and not this way. I would save that point, what you would save on my trolling motor. And I would add a couple of them, and all I do, you get a remote with it. I'd say go to that saved point. When I got close to it, I said go to that saved point, goes there, keeps me there. I remember it was that mountain, it was there. Fish there, okay, caught a fish or two there, move on to the next one. I press it, go to the next one. Takes me to the next point that I saved in practice. And I'm right exactly where I was in practice. And I'm fishing the same angle. Bavon as well, there's one famous point at Bavon that I fished 2 years ago, and there was one, I was there on one point and there was a brush bar. So come back now this year divisional, the water has dropped and rose and whatever. I couldn't figure out really where was I? It was a while ago. All you can do is just go on your remote, and it takes me exactly where I was at the same spot a year or two ago. So yeah, the 3-in-1 link, it's all joined with the talons and the fish finder and the Mankota trolling, it all talks to each other. So that's the vision. So yeah, so 360, I'll show you my setup and my settings because there's a lot of debate going around, let's try. Each one is different, and once you get to setting, I got my 360 4 years ago. I think I was the second one who gave it in and got a 360. Got my settings right, and I've never changed it. Doesn't matter what dam I went to, it's been the same ever since. Everything you need to run a 360, how I use it as a tool, because it's basically that's what it is, it's a tool. And yeah, I'm going to just show a couple of pictures of different kind of stuff on this, how it looks like. So this is a screenshot of my settings. Well, once you get your 360, you can try it. I've got a 16 sensitivity, a contrast of 11. I know Brandon Polinick, he's got a, I think it was a 14 on his contrast and 15 on his sensitivity. So I think it all depends on your finder and on your boat. Could be different, but that's what works for me. I want my sensitivity to be high because I want to spot the fish, and you know, sensitivity just gives me more of a reading what it is. Okay, when you get a 360, for some of you that want to know, okay, I want to get this 360, what do I need? Okay, so first of all, you need a finder that's going to be compatible. So lucky enough, you can go back to 6-7 years ago to the core series, which is the 1198s and the 998s, which is one of them I've got, and it's still one of, like it still works perfectly, especially on the 360. So, I mean, those, I don't even know what they go for, but they're probably cheap.
There's one for sale now for
They're
9 grand.
compatible, eh?
There's one for sale now for 9 grand. Someone.
Maybe I was buy it. Anyway, so if you can go back, I mean, it's from then, it's compatible almost with every, I mean, with fish finder. So the 360 is a transducer on its own. It's just a little arm, if you haven't seen, looks like a ball, but inside there's a liquid, and that attaches to your trolling motor. And then with that, when you buy the 360, you get a AR-GPS, which just it connects with whatever. It's like a 0.1 in Lowrance.